So, with that, now we'll move on to Group G, with the nurse versus the doctor. I think if Doctor wins here, he's gonna have a definitive. He's gonna be in. He's gonna be in the playoffs, I believe. Because I don't think if anyone else. Let's think. So if Nurse, I mean, this would assume Nurse loses. So if Nurse loses, it's gonna put her on at most 7. If Demogorgon wins his next 2, that's gonna put him at 8. If Onryo wins their next 2, that's gonna put them at 7. And so Clown is the... If Doctor wins this... I think if Doctor wins this, he's gonna be in the playoffs. Alright, I think I'm jinxing it. If Doctor wins here against the Nurse, alright, he's through to the playoffs. He's gonna be the first killer. So that's pretty exciting to see. We've almost seen it a few times. I think previously it was Hillbilly that had the next closest chance, but he unfortunately cooked it in the end. So let's see, can he beat the Nurse?
Fry is a hater.
I don't know. Alrighty, there's Yuga. Alrighty, let's see. Can Nurse set themselves up for greatness? Can they possibly stop the Doctor from getting into the playoffs? This is the chance.
At least I can hate.
If she gets the 12 hooks here, she's done it. But anything less and it gives Doctor a chance. So Nurse really needs to lock in this round. I think previously she hasn't done the best. But you never know. There's certainly an opportunity.
I hope everyone has hot pillows tonight. I wish it on Jimmy Mordo.
Nurse looking for intel. There you go. You got some intel on where the survivors are. You know they're around here. Oh, you're seeing bird movement all the way over there. Ah! Nurse just attempting to go for that hit.
So Death Slinger is out of the playoff?
No, he's not out of the playoffs. But he's certainly fucking not helped his chances. And that's what you were waiting for as Nurse, just a cheeky little smack there. Oh. There you go, there's a quick down for the Nurse. Off to an alright start. Question is, can she maintain the momentum? Alright, she needs to figure out where these other survivors are, what gen they've been working on, and she's just found it right then. As the Nurse, you're pretty happy about that. Putting pressure on wherever you are. There goes a gen. That's all I have to say to that. Just... Alright, you got... There you go, there's the injury on Jane. As Nurse, you might as well follow up on this. You just have to. Unfortunately, Nurse not making it in time. Desslinger's not out of the playoffs, stop. Alrighty. Nurse. Here you go. It's what you need pressure on the board. Get survivors injured. But you don't like that Adam is booking it. Straight to Killer Shack. I hope they invent a map without Killer Shack. One of these days. Oh, whoa! Nurse getting a little excited. Almost found Adam in the midst of it all. Ah, yes. That's quite correct. And as Nurse, you just gotta leave this. If you can't handle the metal. There you go, injury on Ace. Let's see, can Nurse wrap this up? Because she needs to. She just simply needs to. Alright, you got an injured party over there. And there you go, you get the down. Unfortunately, no surge value because you are undetectable. Maybe Nurse needs to have a really serious evaluation of their build. But with that, that's going to be another hook on the board. But she just doesn't manage to stop Jane in time. But she can lead up on this. There you go. Jane, being a little cheeky, goes down to the Nurse with her little flashlight clicks. So that's going to be another hook for the Nurse. There you go, you got the unhook coming in right here. As nurse. You might as well get a free injury out there. Unfortunately, you can't tunnel. Whoops. Whoops, I'm sorry. Nurse getting a little aggressive. just seeing red. Just seeing red wherever she goes. There's the dead heart, I think, from Ace. Fascinatingly so, and there you go, there's another down on the board, but as a nurse, you can't really take this. You haven't got the opportunity to go for this hook. Otherwise, it will violate the rules. So unfortunately, you do need to take the time, use it as a point of pressure. Maybe hopefully drag some survivors around to come in and assist their friend on the floor. That's what you want as nurse, that's what you want. That's what you got. That's what you got with a little bit of patience. Ooh, but she just misses in the end. We've got Jane running in as well. Got Adam here. I mean, she got the injury. Nurse, what are we doing, man? What are we doing with our time?
Cool.
What are we doing with our time, nurse? Really, what are we doing? What are we doing? Adam. There you go. Injury on Adam. Let's see, can nurse get this pick? You do suspect Jane sneaking around looking for that flashlight save. She doesn't get it in the end. Alright, there you go. Nurse starting to get a foothold in the match. She needs to do a lot more though. She just simply needs to. There you go, get the injury on Jane, you might as well. You might as well. Get the pressure on both of them. You got Ace running into random corners of the map. Not really thinking his way through. There you go, there's the down. You still have Jane here. But as Dessling, not Dessling, a nurse, you might as well. You might as well. Let's see, can she build up pressure here? Again, if she gets 12 hooks, Doctor doesn't make it into the playoffs. He doesn't in the end. There goes another gen, she's free to tunnel now. I think at this point of the game you need that. And you need to stay on this gen. If this gen flies. Nurse trying to have a hard think. On where these survivors are gonna go. There's the unhook on Ace. And as nurse, what do you do here? What do you do here? What do you do here? You've got a lot of pressure vacant from the board. Huh? Huh? And Jane's just left. So as nurse, you gotta take a Hail Mary here. You gotta take a Hail Mary. You gotta get him off the gen. This Deathslinger goes hard. Yeah, this Deathslinger's weird, man. All right, as the nurse. Fuck, man. It's not looking good for nurse. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm telling you that much now. It's not looking good. Nurse just unable to fucking time that second blink. My lord, what is with these killers tonight? They are just not on it. Nurse looking for intel. You know this is the pressure point. But you just need to catch someone out. Doing the wrong thing. Oh, gets the injury. Just by the tip of her penis. Let's see, can Nurse wrap this up? If she does, that's a huge bat. A power. Remember, Ace does have dead hard. But unfortunately Nurse still falls into it. Just hoping to be a little hesitant on the hit. But maybe just a moment sooner. Got Jane coming in for the body blocks. Oh, Nurse, you needed that. I think Nurse has cooked it. I think once again, a tale as old as time. And there she goes. She gets the down. But you've got Jane here, and you can't leave that unattended to. But and with that, Nurse gets the down. She gets the kill. But I think it just might be a little too late for her. I think she hasn't got enough to do to bring this back. What was that, Nurse? Nurse! Nurse! She still gets the injury. Despite all that, Jane out in the open. Gonna give a free injury to the nurse. This nurse, you need to catch someone off here. You've got multiple parties injured. Deathurse has this. I don't think she does. I don't think. I think Doctor's gonna be setting himself for greatness here. There you go. Oh, and another dead hard. I think Nurse hasn't got this. I just gotta be real with you. I don't think she has. Oh, I'm just unfortunately overshooting it. I don't think she does. I don't think she does. You gotta get this gen regressing. It's a similar situation as to Legion. And for some reason Adam is just out of place. That might have just cooked it for them. That just may have cooked it. There you go. You got Lara over there self-hearing. That's the kind of intel you need as Nurse. There you go. There's the down on Lara. Oh my god, she might pull it back. She might pull it back here. Let's see. This is her chance. This is her opportunity. Let's see. There's the unhooker on Adam. They need a pull back and they need a heal. That's just the simple notion. But I think they're just going to pump the gen, which might bite him. Oh god, might bite him in the back. Nope, they finished the gen. Let's see. Can Nurse wrap this up in her favour? Got a few survives here. You got Jane here. Oh. Dead hard from Jane, thinking the Nurse is a little bit better than she actually is. That's going to be another hook for the Nurse. She's starting to pull it back. She's starting to drag it back. Let's see. There's the unhook on Lara. Let's see, can Nurse catch up in time? Oh, Nurse mistiming it once again. Trying to see if you can bait him out. You know you got the survivors back here. You've got Lara. She's crouched in the corner. There you go. That's another down. I think Nurse is on her way. On her way to the 12 hook. Let's see though. Let's see. She's got to be quick about it. They're healing now. This is what they should have done a while ago. Oh, Nurse got the intel. She's got the intel. Let's see. Can she interrupt this? Oh, she can't. She just misses. Let's see. There you go. Injury on Jane. If Nurse fails to get the 12k here, or the 12 hook, there's no way out. There's that no way out information that you're looking for as Nurse. This might be her chance. If she gets the 12 hooks, that means that is donezo for Doctor. That means he's not going to make it to the playoffs. He's still got to earn it in the end. But his chances of it. And there you go, as Nurse, you lock onto it pretty quickly. Now you got to make sure he still doesn't get to Killer Shack here. As Nurse, you got to be careful. Can't just give him an inch. Let's see, can Nurse not cook this? I assume. Yep. Weirdly enough, this Adam has been the best at restraint with the dead hard. As Nurse, you can chill. But given that he's walking straight to Killer Shack, you can't have him doing that. Can't have him walking to Killer Shack, especially without. Oh god, Nurse, what are you doing? What are you doing, Nurse? I think as Nurse, you just gotta. Nurse, what are we doing here? Nurse, what are we doing? Nurse, what are we doing? Nurse, you're a fucking idiot, Nurse. Oh my god, you're an idiot, Nurse. Nurse, you're an idiot. Nurse, you're an idiot. You're an actual idiot. What have you done? Nurse, what have you done? Nurse, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot, Nurse. You just threw it. You just threw it, Nurse. Nurse, you just threw it. You just threw it. I hope you're proud of yourself. You just threw it, Nurse. Okay, this was your chance. This was your chance to stop the Doctor's reign of terror, and you've cooked it. You have cooked it, Nurse. So, with that unfortunate end, where I frankly think it was quite just avoidable. I don't know what Nurse was thinking there. Maybe they were thinking they were top shit, but unfortunately, the actions of their consequences have arrived, and as such, Nurse has finished off with 11 hooks, which means Doctor has a very, very slim chance of winning here and making it to the playoffs. This is his opportunity to do so, because if he wins, he's at 9 points. That puts him above everyone else's potential maximum. I think the only one that could match him is Clown, but either way, that means he's made it through. So with that, we will find out if Doctor can get the win here. This is the match he wants to win here. Okay, if there's any match to win, it's this one. Fredbear, what do you think of this? What do you think of the Doctor's chances?
I think the Doctor has a very strong opportunity to win here and make it into the playoffs. He's got a very strong build that can cause survivors to really lose the mental here. I think, you know, the only thing that can really stop him is if a survivor makes it out the door. But given Doctor's propensity for electricity and his shocking abilities, I imagine he can find out where those survivors are relatively quickly. I agree. This is his opportunity. This is his chance to do so. It's just whether or not. Ooh, Dead Sands. That's better than Eerie. That is significantly better than Eerie. I think this is going to be his chance. I think he's certainly got a strong opportunity here. It's not the biggest of maps, so he could certainly get things done here. There you go, immediate intel on the survivors. There you go. And you want to stop the gen movement, you got it here. Alright, and then Doctor. Oh, Dave. How that fucking worked out for him is beyond me. How that worked out for him in the end is truly beyond me. I've never seen more luck on a man's side. Oh, Doctor just failing to get that injury. Doctor, please, just get something on this man. Please, just do something. Alright, let's see. Can Doctor wrap this up? Can he wrap this up? He needs to get those gens regressing more. He needs more insanity. There you go, just bit by bit. Yes, Doctor, you need to get on this. There you go, get the injury on Lara. This is what you need, Get overcharge on that. Survivors aren't going to expect it. There you go, Doctor. Catching off Lara. There you go, get the injury. This is what you need, Let's see. I don't know how David is king, he sure is. Unfortunately, the survivors do power through the overcharge. Not ideal, but hey. The sprint burst on Leon. First hook for the Doctor. Not the strongest start. And yeah, there goes Lullaby. That was gone the day it fucking existed. Unfortunately. There you go, get more intel. Got Cheryl over here. And as Doctor, you want more injured parties here. You just want more. Trying to cut those corners as best you can. You got the sprint burst. 99, unfortunately, for the Doctor. But he's a patient man. He's a patient man. Doctor gets the injury. Let's see, can he wrap this up quickly? He really needs to build up some pressure. He's not doing a good job of it thus far. Just being completely frank. Oh, there's a DC from Lara. Interestingly enough. I think that was more internet issues than anything. It's a very weird point in time to do it, but nevertheless, she's DC'd. And that may put this match under the review, but given it's not as substantial as Miser's little DC fest, I don't think it's going to affect too much in the end. That's the second hook for the Doctor. He's off to an alright start. He just really needs to get more movement going. Got Merciless over there. There
There you go, intel on the survivors, they're all over there. As Doctor, you might be able to profit off this. You might just be able to. Alright, you know they're all on this side of the map. And as Doctor, you're not too fussed about that. You will take Killer Shack Pallet any day of the week. Alright, things are starting to work in his favour. Got to keep an eye out for any survivors coming in for the save. Because as Doctor, while you can't really camp, you can certainly patrol the gens. And look out for any information. There goes a third gen. Now you can camp, so you might as well. Alright, this is how you build that pressure. Oh, they get the unhook. Who is it? I think it's Leon again. No, it's Lara. There you go, get the injury on Lara. Let's see. You got a few survivors insane now, they're going to be distracted with that. Here you go. Lara bot always looking back, always scaring me with that, quite frankly. Alright, that's going to be third hook for the Doctor. As Doctor, you want to start moving them in. Question is, can he do so in quick enough time? Alright, it allows you to monitor these gens, monitor when someone's going in for a save a little bit easier. There you go. Alright, as Doctor, you need to pick up the pace now. Oh, you got David here, you got Cheryl here. You might as well get some free injuries for your troubles. Alright, you got Leon lurking around. Here you go, this is what you need. You want to get everyone injured. You want to get people injured. You want to scare them off. You want to make them scared. You got David. You can't go for the save. This is what you need. This is the pressure you need. Alright, Leon's the only one that can go for the save safely. And so is Doctor. You're not too fast. Alright, you've got the opportunity. You got David looking for it. You got Leon looking for it. Oh, there's the reassurance. Get the injury on Leon. Turn back around. Okay, you got Leon in this corner. Let's see. Can Doctor get some movement here? Can he get some movement? There you go. Here's Leon. Sprint bursts. I think he's just wasted it though. There you go. That's another down for the Doctor. He's starting to get some movement here. He'll storm, because damn, you're merciless. Damn, nice one. Nice one indeed. There's the unhook on Lara bot. You expected that to come, given the reassurance, but you need to just pull back that pressure somehow, and this is how you do it. Just by injuring everyone, getting them injured, moving around, not stopping. Here you go, you got David here. But he makes that anyway, because fuck me, I guess. But I think Doctor will make this anyway. Nope, never mind. He's got more resources. And there you go, that's another down for the Doctor. There's the unhook on Leon. Doctor is starting to pull it in his favour. He's starting to, but he just needs to be a lot quicker about it. Just simply needs to be. And given that David is a party that has no hook states, you need to leave this. Alright. And as Doctor, you might as well, alright? As the Doctor, you might as well. Alright, you've done your due diligence, you've spread out the hooks as best as you can, but you might as well just grab that little treat at the end there. There's that fucking insta-heal on David. Why, I frankly don't know, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, and you got Cheryl over there injured. She's the party you want here. Oh, but if David's gonna stick around, do they all have sprint burst? Really? You're a monster, that poor bot. Hey, I didn't do it, it was the Doctor. Okay, bring it up with him. Alright, but you've got this injured Cheryl. And you might as well turn back to David. Alright, he wants to stick around. You might as well profit off it. You might as well. Oof, Doctor just playing this a little bit poorly. Oh, I thought Doctor had some gen movement here. And with that, that is another down for the Doctor. If this is Decisive Strike, this could be detrimental to the Doctor, but I don't think so. I don't think so. No, it is not. So with that, that's another hook for the Doctor. He's at 7 right now, unless this is interrupted. He's at 7 hooks, and he's well and truly on his way to beating the nurse here. There you go, there's another one on the board. You've got a bit of gens clumped together, but not as close as you'd like as the Doctor. So you do have to make some movement here. Do some patrolling. You got Cheryl here, making her way around. Still got a lot of pallets up. Still got a lot of pallets up. Need to do something about it. You need intel. That's what you're trying to prevent as the Doctor. Just that unhook. But this is what you need. This is what you need. Rounding up the survivors. David coming out, being a courageous bastard. Unfortunately, the endurance just takes him that little bit further. Oh, he doesn't get the vault. I'm so used to him just getting it in the end that I was surprised when he didn't. And with that, that is another down for the Doctor. You've got Cheryl nearby. If this is a Decisive Strike, it could be ruinous. No, it is not. And with that, Doctor's going to get his second kill of the match. He's on a roll now. He's on a roll. It's starting to close in. It's starting to. The question is, can he round it out? The gate distance is still pretty substantial. I think it could be very detrimental in the end. Yeah, there you go. You got Leon over here. Remembering he does have sprint burst. Take the opportunity to kick the gen. Leon not paying attention to his surroundings. Makes you wonder why he has sprint burst. And I mean, Leon, if you're gonna do that for us, gonna do that for Doctor, you might as well take the hook. With that, that is gonna be another hook for the Doctor. Now the question is, Leon, is he gonna end himself on hook? This is the hard part. You've got gates relatively far away from each other. You want to find Cheryl here. Oh, and there you go, there you go. You find the party in question lurking about. Question is, can Doctor... Yep, sprint burst again. Again and again. Sprint burst. As Doctor, you want to do your best to prevent the unhook. Not paying attention to where they're going. You suspect, yep. There you go, there's the down. And as Doctor, I mean, you want to wrap this up. You want to wrap this up in your favour. So you might as well go for a little slug. Just a little slug, as a treat. As a treat, you know? As a treat for the Doctor, you know? As a treat. And with that, that is another down, and I think, unless something serious happens here with Cheryl, or Leon, decisive? No decisive. And so with that, I think Doctor's got what he needed. He's gotten his 12k, he's gotten his 12 hooks. Let's see, let's find out. Which means he will be our first definitive killer in the playoffs. He has made it through. No other killer in Group G can match him or best him. I think there's one that can match him, but not best him. You know, he's done a phenomenal job thus far, and he's proven that he's more than comfortable and expected to be in such a high position in the tournament. So with that, we'll go over to the board. We'll type that in. Whoops, 23. Whoa, 12 hooks for Doctor, and with that, that is a win for the Doctor. 3 wins in a row, 9 points. You love to see it as the Doctor. And with that, that is going to put a nice, stinky green line on the screen. Look at that, look at that. Our first killer in the playoffs. You love to see it. Like I said, no one else can match him. If Demogorgon gets 2 wins here, the most he can get is 8. If Nurse wins her next 2 matches, that puts her at 7. If Onryo wins her next 2 matches, that puts her at 7. The only one that could possibly beat Clown, and it was a bit random, but can I play with you? Unfortunately, no, something ver. I'm currently doing a thing right now. So I'm not playing Survivor right now, unfortunately. But, so, with that, like I said, Clown is the only one that could possibly match Doctor. And even then, it's not going to best Doctor. So, Doctor's through. Doctor's through. So with
Bear
that...
suit.
No bear suit. And with that, Group G. Where is Group G? I'll wait before I put it in, because we need to figure out if Clown is going to be above can be above Doctor or below him. It's okay, have a great day, you too, something, you too. So, this will determine whether or not Doctor is definitively the winner of Group G, or I'm gonna have to put him up here and runner-up. Okay, so that's what this next match is gonna be deciding on. So let's see, Onryo versus the Clan. If Clan loses here, then it's anyone's game. All right, anyone can make it. But if he wins, then Doctor is gonna have to wait before we put his name into the playoffs, because there's a chance Clown can beat him still. I think. No, wait, no. Because at most, Clown can only get 9 hooks. Because he's already lost one. So because of that, yeah, I think... Yeah, I mean, there's the maximum anyone can get is below 9. So yeah, we've got our winner. We've got Doctor. We can replace this with our first winner of the tournament, the Doctor. Everyone give a clap. Give a clap for the Doctor, everyone. We have our first confirmed killer in the playoffs. You love to see it. Yes, give some claps, I mean, that's you love to see it. But now we need to decide whether or not Clown is gonna make it through. If Onryo wins here, I mean, everyone else has still got a fair chance. I don't think we're gonna get any eliminations here. Maybe if Clown loses, I think Clown's still got a good chance. I think everyone else in Group G still has a fair chance of making it through. So we're not gonna see any eliminations here for the rest of Group G. Group H we'll find out when we get there. So with that, let's see. Onryo versus the Clown. Let's see if Onryo can get it done in the end. But yeah, if Onryo wins here, that means... Yeah, I don't know, it means something. And I don't know, I don't care anymore. It's fucking stupid. Fucking hate this, man. No, I'm joking, I'm having a blast. GR10 goes hard. Those are words, letters that I don't understand. Alrighty, Onryo. Mount Ormond. We've seen a few killers get their butthole done over by this map. Let's see. Can Onryo do a solid job here? I think she certainly can. We've seen what survivors can do when they're provided with what they want. Alright, Onryo assessing the situation, looking at all the survivors. Oh, Feng throwing down the pallet, camping it. Onryo playing around it nicely. Onio, yes, Oni, you know. Onryo trying to fake her out as best as you can, but again, this is just a bit of a rough pallet to work with, so you're not too fussed if you need to get rid of it. Alright, you got Feng running and making her way towards Killer Shack. Survivors love their Killer Shack. And there you go, that just slight bit of hesitation from Feng allowed Onryo to get the down there. You'll love to see it, And with that, she is going to get a Scourge Hook. Next to a down with not that much progress. You're hoping that this isn't the one with all the progress on it. And yeah, there you go, there's that information you needed. Now as Onryo, you need to get a move along, you need to move around, get some intel. Learn about where the survivors are. Oh. There goes that gen, in main. Oh, got a few survivors running in for the save.
Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody.
So what? Some who? Alright, you got Ace screaming in the background. But as Onryo, you're gonna take this chase with Claudette. She's fucking zooming though, dude. Onryo playing it calmly, getting around, gets the down. You'll love to see it, You see, I think that's Sable in the corner there. From Floods of Rage, so you already know where your next chase is gonna be. As the Onryo, she's off to a good start, Now you don't want to give away that you know she's there. But, still gonna take a note, take a mental note. You're gonna do this. Get those stacks cooking. You know Sable's around here. You saw her, you have the intel. But, given... Nope. Seeing bird movement. Catch her going in for the save. There you go. There you go. With this, you should get the injury. There you go. Finesse ain't gonna help you here, baby. I dislike finesse. Alright. As Onryo, you gotta stick to this. Gotta stick to this. Ooh, just being a little bit courageous there from the Onryo. Whoa, 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 whoa. And there you go. There you go. Just a WWF reference, it's okay? Okay, good. Because I don't watch the WWF. Ooh, ooh. Someone was being a little cheeky there. You assume it was Claudette, given that she was just recently around. And with that, that's going to be the next hook for the Onryo. She's off to a great start thus far. Onryo looking for the culprit. Looking for the culprit. Yep, you've got a lot of gen movement here. And as Onryo, you're more than happy taking Killer Shack. Alright, but given this Ace's propensity to scream, you assume he's gonna give you a ride of your life. But as Onryo, you wanna put some pressure on the board. Alright, it's not all about just getting injuries, alright, and getting into chase. Sometimes it's about being a little bit of a freaky deaky. Alright, just playing around, assessing the situation, taking note of where survivors are coming from, what they're doing. Just using the intel you're getting provided. That's what it's all about. There you go, there's the unhook on Sable. There's Ace screaming. Ace not even attempting to body block, playing it right, playing it calmly. Ace trying to run away. He's got a map. You assume he's probably got something else to accommodate his windows of opportunity. Question is, what could it be? I reckon it's probably a dead hard. Or a decisive of some sorts. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of map usage in this day and age, which, you know, is nice. You're seeing that other sorry, I'm Onryo seeing things. But yeah, it's nice to see other items getting some value. You know, it's not just flashlight, flashlight, flashlight. But it's also just flashlight, flashlight, flashlight. And Ace not bothering to move. He's going to give another hook to the Onryo. Let's see, can she build up from here? Got some intel, you're seeing that survivors are grabbing their tapes. And yeah, you just assume that with the tapes grabbed, that the survivors are going to be near gens with no TVs active. There you go, there's an injury on Sable. So what you need, World War F? Yeah, World War F. Sable just running through, holding W. Onryo attempting. Yeah, whoa, little snap crackle pop from the Onryo. Gonna get rid of that pallet. Onryo failing to figure out where Sable went. But she's made herself known again. I'm with that. Onryo gets another down. She's playing it smart, she's playing it wise. Ace is DC'd. GG, other survivors are hiding scared. I had to go next lol. Oh, I'm sorry. She come out of TVs? Yeah, she's pretty spooky. But GG's, Ace. Sorry that you feel that your survivors are not doing what they need to do. But GG's. Alrighty. Onryo on the prowl. You find a gem with a lot of progress on it. You're seeing Claudette here, as Ace described, slinking around. So why not use your information tools to your advantage? If you get this down, there's going to be a lot more stacks on Claudette. She's got a tape on her hand, so you know she's starting to sweat a little. I'm back, the best gunsmith, bitch. Hello, Star from Brew. Lovely to see you again. It's been a hot minute. How are you? I hate auto mod. Don't we all? If only there was someone here that could possibly, you know, control it in some fashion. Would he stub Sab OnlyFans? No. Alright, Sab's worth more. Alright, there you go. You see the A-spot running in. Having a little scream. There's the heal. There's the unhook. Oh, you've got Sable here. Oh, Sable not paying attention to her surroundings. Let's see. You rang? What's up? Luz says what? And with that, yep, that's another down for the Onryo, and with this, it should be her first kill. So a Fansley? Yeah, I'll do a Fansley. Shut up, all of you. Stop it. Stop it. Alrighty, there goes another gen. Alrighty, you still have one pain res sack. The question is, where is that from? I think it's on Feng. I think Feng is the one that hasn't been pain resed. I know Ace has. Alright. You know what survivors here. I'm fine with. Hold up. Hold up. Alright, and there you go. There's that intel you need as the Onryo. You know Feng's around here. So they stop. I'm 5 weeks backed up from work. I'm broken right now. It's been 13 hours. Jesus. Yeah, please, stop procrastinating. Alright, you know Feng's around here. You know she is. Now Ace is around here. Survivors are just appearing. Oh. Unfortunately, you don't make that TP in time. You get sent to the other end of the map. Unfortunately. Oh, but you do find Madame Claudette. Get the injury. As Onryo, you're not too fussed about this. This is a chase that you don't mind taking. Yep, and you suspect that. Yep. Oh shit, Onryo getting stuck on things. Not what you want. If your poop is nice when you can do it, yeah. Attempted pallet vacuum. Onryo getting stuck on things. It's starting to fade away. She needs this down. She needs the kill. But she's just wasting too much time with it. Claudette knows she's got the stuff. There you go. And just a little bit of patience from the Onryo. Nets her down. I hate this game's collision. It's sometimes a little rough for both sides. And with that, that's going to be another kill for the Onryo. You got Ace right over here. You've got a gem with a ridiculous amount of momentum that you simply cannot ignore as the Onryo. And you need a scout and see whether Feng's around. You just need that intel. You need to get some intel here on where Feng could be. Okay, you know she's around somewhere. Got Ace over there. Got movement over here. Let's see, let's see. Ah! And bingo was his name, oh! And there you go, this is the chase you need. Alright, you can get a pain res here, by memory. And that'll really help you find Ace and give you the time you need. As the Onryo. Because the survivors, they're cutting it close. There you go. Ooh, nice dead hard. Didn't expect it from Feng. But in the end, I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to matter. There's not enough movement on other gens. The only gen that does have movement is going to scare the bot away. This Feng's cheating. This Feng's cheating. She just sped up after using dead hard. No, it was adrenaline. It was adrenaline. No, never mind. It was adrenaline. I recognize. It was adrenaline. Before I get all like, hey, wait a second. It was adrenaline. Okay, now you're hoping to find Ace out here. You suspect he's gonna leave soon. Yep, he's right over there. Does Onryo make it? I don't think she can. I don't think she can. Yeah, no. Oh, nope, the Ace has gone scared. The Ace bot's gone scared. And he's run into the corner, hoping that if he can't see the Onryo can't see him. Doesn't heal, because she was deep wounded. That's why I was like, what? I thought she was cheating, because it was like she was injured and she sped up, but no, it was because of adrenaline. It's just her whatchamacallit, her deep wound got taken away. So it was a false alarm from me, I recognize, false alarm. That's why, because I didn't see her heal, I was like, what the fuck? But no, it was adrenaline just healing her from the deep wound. Facing I get stuck on mostly the alien map. Yeah, me too, me too. And with that, Onryo's finished off with 12 hooks. You'll love to see it, you'll love to see it. So with that, we'll go back to the scoreboard, and we will chuck that in. I keep writing zeros because zero on my number pad is for one of my scenes. Yay! And so now, the clown doesn't. Yeah, I mean, Doctor's guaranteed the win now. as you know, as a final confirmation that he's the winner of Group G. Because now the best Clown can hope for here is a draw, which means at most he can only get 7 points, which means that no one can beat the Doctor anymore. He's officially at the top, and so with that, you'll love to see it. But with that, now we're going to the Clown. The Clown is abound. So let's see. Can the Clown match the honorary here? He does need a point. Alright, he's struggled a little thus far.
But I think he certainly can do it. What do you think? What do you think, friend?
I think he's really struggled his first match around. I think he really needs to play a lot more intelligently this time, and I think, you know, he needs to hit those bottles. By memory, he wasn't really hitting them last time, and I think he needs to match it this time.
I agree, man. I agree.
Oos. I mean, Hawkins can be pretty disastrous. I think for Clown, I mean, he's got Brutal. He does have Brutal. It could work out in his favour. Oh, you've catched Jeff off, looking behind himself. That's what you need as Clown. That's what you need. Alright, you gotta keep an eye on him here. Got the fog going this way. Oh, and with that you get a clean down. Is this bad for Clown? Should be an answer for the DBD Gauntlet. What's the DBD Gauntlet? This is the first time I'm hearing of a gauntlet. But no, this is not a bad match for Clown. It's just that time and time again on Hawkins we've seen how rough this map can be. The DBD Goblet of Fire. Damn, that's what I should call my killer cub. Fucking Goblet of Fire. Or what's the Tri-Wizard Tournament? Is that what it's called? Should call it that. Alright, Clown looking for intel. Unfortunately doesn't make it to that gen in time. Oh, there's the unhook. Okay, you want to try and catch him off here. We've got Cade here. I don't think he's going to get any pop goes value here. I think the gens haven't just been moving in a way that benefits him. Oh, Clown! Hit the woman! Thank you!
You are a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. There's the pre-drop from Kate, and there she goes, right and down. Honestly, maybe Surge was the play. No, I trademarked it. Too late. I'm taking it, and because I have people watching me, I don't know. Gauntlet is basically something a lot of creators is made together. Sometimes they have Clash Prize. As everyone just has tournaments, and it's all hosted on the DBD Gauntlet Twitch. That's what it's called, and you can watch what creators play against each other. Ooh, interesting. When is it? Is there like a requirement for getting my name in it? Would certainly like to participate. If they'd have me. Alright, Jeff. Assumedly with Sprint Burst. I think he does. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just trying to find... Oh, fails to get the injury, but you do get annoying pallet out of the way. So as Clan, you're not too fast, but... Jeff! Thinking Clan is going to come from around to the other side. Unfortunately, just misplays just a smidge, just a little bit. But as Clan, you're looking for the other survivors. You can't really tunnel Jeff here just yet. I'm watching you because these killers go their hardest. I disagree. Sometimes they really fucking screw the pooch. There you go, get the slow on Yui, get the injury. Oh, Yui being indecisive, thought she was going to go down differently, but fails to do so, and with that, that is going to be another down for the Clown. He's going to assemble the Avengers, of course I am. I'm putting together a team of the strongest and brightest minds. Alrighty, as Clown, you really need to start getting some value from your perks here. Maybe this time around Surge was the play. Maybe it was, but you won't know. But maybe it was the case. Alright. Clown on the prowl. Got Jeff here. Get some pop goes value out here. And hopefully you can catch up to Jeff. Because this could be a very crucial down here. For the Clown. Oh my god, Jeff. Jeff, my lord. He is rolling around at the speed of sound. Got no places to go. Got to find his own way home. There you go. Get the injury on Steve. This is the issue. Oh, there's life from Steve. This clan, you might be able to catch up just fine and dandy. Got a few survivors here. Get the slow. But there's just simply too many pallets. As clan, there's just simply too many pallets. You gotta get rid of some of these. You can't just keep entertaining this the way it is. There you go. You got Jeff again. This clan, you're looking to cut him off here. There you go. There you go. That's what you're looking for. Just that incorrect pathing. That's what you're looking for. That's going to be another down for the clan. He really needs to pick it up though. He really needs to. I'm starting to see him falter in some ways. He's got a few injuries on the board, which can certainly lead to a big snowball. But the issue is he's got to get those survivors to snowball. You know? With that's regressing. As clan, you wanna go check on this gen up here. You suspect someone's still working on it. Yep. And clan was right in that assessment. Clown courageously missing a steady target. Missing a very, very steady target. Dewey being a little cheeky here. But in the end gets grabbed anyway. So with that's going to be another hook for the clown. He's starting to build up pressure here. He's starting to get closer and inching his way to getting that draw. He's starting to use his perks correctly now. He's starting to just kick those gens, taking those times, taking that opportunity to inch pressure around and across the board. But he just simply needs to keep that momentum. There's a lot of gens on the other side of the map he hasn't checked on. And he just simply has to. There's not enough progress there. There's a heal on Steve. And you just suspect that this is the gen that's been moving. So as clan, you gotta really put the pedal to the metal. Get the injury, and get the pop goes.
Spirit is better than Dracula.
But I like Dracula more. What is this build? That is a terrible room. That is a terrible, terrible room. And yeah, you got Kate still here. And Clown, he should be able to catch up here. Lickety split, there you go. There's the injury, there's the eruption value. That's what you're looking for as the Clown. That's what you needed, that's what you needed. Now you can hook her right next to it. Oh, thank you for the follow, whoever that is. Appreciate it. Alright, with that Clown... Oh, there's a pallet in the way, Clown. Alrighty, there we go. Now Clown, if he finds you or your Jeff, this is gonna spell disaster for them. Alright, he's got the cards on his side. The question is, I have to ask you, do you have an accent? I mean, I'm Australian, so I guess I have an Australian accent. Or as someone from like America would say, an Aussie accent. Just gonna tell Sab. Was it one of you guys re-following? I can't see while I'm playing, weirdly enough. Alright. There's the unhook on Kate. Clown, suspecting someone might be up here again. Oh, you've got Steve. That's not the chase you take though. As Clown, this is not the chase you take. Alright, you go after the party, that's on Death Hook. There you go, get the injury. She's gonna get a little speed boost here, which is a little unfortunate. There you go, get the injury on Steve. Might as well, you're in the neighborhood. Alright, and Clan, you need this down. This is as critical as it gets for downs. There you go, there you go. Hack got any tips for chemistry? Like, legitimately? For like, studying chemistry? There you go, the attempted save from Steve. Wait, Australia actually exists? I mean, it is like a big prank. Like, it doesn't technically exist. Like, it's not a real country. Like, we're all just here as, like, a big elaborate scheme. Doing chem major. I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've done chemistry. Fuck. good luck. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think back to when I did chemistry. It was always my fucking weakest subject. All things considered. You got Jeff over here. I don't know. I don't know. I noticed that a lot of other students would you know, do a lot of those fucking flashcards. I certainly didn't, but that's because I'm stupid and I just do questions non-stop. That's probably what you need to do, honestly. Thinking about it, you just need to pump questions. Doing chem and psychology major. Okay, so the two things I can't really help with. Jeff's getting stuck on everything. You got Steve over there looking for a save. But yeah, I'm trying to remember on advice I was given when I was doing chemistry. I would just say, yeah, if you got like a workbook with like questions and stuff, just pump those. Just pump those non-stop. Because you'll find that memorizing, especially because fucking, I know chemistry's a lot of just random fucking terms. And, you know, getting yourselves acquainted with those terms and memorizing what they all mean can only really bestly come about from just simply doing questions, just non-stop. Well, not non-stop, but you know what I mean. You know, using them in an applicative sense is the best you can do. There you go. That's what you're looking for as clown. There's the down, nice and easy. Can you guess what major was? Accents. Unemployed. Jesus, Jimmy. Alrighty, that's another down for the clown. Can he fight Kate? Let's see. That was mean, I'm sorry. I'm glad you apologised. Let's see. Where could Kate be? Clan's got a lot of time to find her. Oh, there's the unhook on Steve. Not exactly what you want. You call Kate out. This clan, you don't really want to chase Katie. You want Steve. You want those hook states. Right, to secure the best chance you have of beating the other party, but frankly, I don't think it's going to matter in the end. There you go. There's a bottle on the head for good luck. There you go. There's another down for the clan, and now it's going to go to Hatch. That's it. I'm crying. No. No. And with that, let's see. Can the clown get down? Good night, Chuddians. Good night, Clumsy Cookie. Thank you for joining us once again. I think of like 3 majors and the ones that I know people are doing. What's my major, Jimmy? Need sleep so I can get back to? Fair. Alright, clown running around. Because he's getting down to clown. And he's found the hatch. And I think that's gonna be the match. Unless something serious happens with the latch. I don't know. Okay, to your answer, I did math and English. Nice. Oh. Clown, getting distracted, thought he was hearing things. The line through is not the easiest to get through to investigate the doors, but I think for Clown he might be able to get it done. Get the speed boost. Hack Major is movie. It is not movie. Even though I did do media up until year 12, it is not movie. That is not my major. And with that, the clown gets the down, and he's given Steve a big ol' frown. And with that, that is going to be a draw for these two individual killers. So that means that definitively Doctor is the winner of Group G. Love to see it. You love to see that. And with that, we're going to move on now to Group H, and we'll see what Group H has got it done. Can they get it done in Group H? This is going to be the last round, or last set of rounds for round 3. So we'll see. Can anyone get eliminated here?